we'll start with player growing up.
Henrik Larsson. Probably sick of the amount of times you've heard me saying it, but he's the reason I'm number 7. I just idolised him growing up, and I've been trying to get Robin Olsen to get me a video for my 30th. So if you're watching Henrik, just a wee video for my 30th. I think it's quite hard to get a hold of, so if anyone can arrange that, I'd be delighted.
Favourite pair of boots?
Oh, I'd got to say my favourite was my first pair of white ones, which is quite bold, but even though Henrik was my hero, I really liked Alan Thompson at Celtic because he was left-footed. So I had this pair of white Reeboks, which I loved. They were my first ever pair of white boots, so they were my favourite ever pair of boots.
Back in the day, you did have to have a bit of something about you, didn't you, to wear white boots?
I actually wasn't allowed to wear them with my club team at St Mirren, so it was only when I was in the park with my pals or playing in the garden, but that was because Alan Thompson.
Your favourite team growing up?
Celtic. I was a massive Celtic fan growing up, the same as all my family and friends. Well, most of my family. Some of my family have married Rangers fans, which was a bit controversial back in the day, but they've been accepted now.
Favourite cheat meal?
Oh, Scottish chippy.
What's your order?
Well, it changes. I need to watch in case the Spanish nutritionists are watching here. If it's in a proper, right good chippy, it'd be a fish supper. So, the English chip shops down here, no offence, but they keep the skin on, whereas they'd be offended by that up north. And in the proper chippies, fish and chips, you can't beat it.
Gravy, curry sauce?
No, neither.
Nothing?
Salt and vinegar, a wee bit of tomato sauce if need be, but just salt and vinegar.
Favourite ever win?
I think this is going to be a strange one actually. I'd have to say between both were in the championship. Rotherham away, Tyrone got sent off in the first half, and we had to win to get promoted. And what a performance we put in the second half. We won 2-1. Or Birmingham away after Jack got punched off the fan, winning 1-0. That was sweet. So between those two, that's my favourite ever.
Favourite celebration?
The one I have currently, the goggles for my nephew.
Just very briefly explain for those who don't know about that celebration.
So my nephew's got really poor eyesight, and he is 100% unable to play sport without the goggles. So it's like sport goggles, similar to ones you would wear in the pool. The amount of people since I started doing the celebration that have come up and said thank you, my son or my daughter now is happy to put the goggles on. They don't feel so left out and so different now, so I didn't think it would have as big an impact as what it has, so I'm proud of that, and it's here to stay.
Favourite initiation song?
Well, I've actually scrapped it here because it was getting a bit uncomfortable, and I'm a bit of a people pleaser, so the new signings are quite glad. So we don't have any new initiation songs, but I would say the best was Pepperina.
What did you sing when you joined here?
So I came into a tough dressing room, really good dressing room, but they all got together because they knew I was a bit of a character. It was at Yeovil away in the Carabao Cup, and I sang Erasure, A Little Respect, which I sang because I thought people would join in. But you could see them all, Neil Taylor, Jack Grealish, Henry Lansbury, Alan Hutton, Glenn Whelan, big characters, all sat and just left it silent. It was absolutely painful.
So you're not going to give us a little blast of it now?
No, but that was genuinely painful, and it's probably part of the reason why I stopped doing it here.
You into your dancing? Favourite kind of dance?
No, definitely not after the Euros. Danced a bit like an idiot and then
you know why I've
played
asked
like
you
an idiot.
this?
Aye. Actually, that was my own fault. I tried to be funny with the boys. I tried to copy the guy's noise. It wasn't planned or anything, and then he dragged me up. And I just thought at that moment, it's my own fault. I need to try and embrace it. But aye, it's a lesson that don't do things like that again unless you back it up on the pitch.
So you're not going to be taking up Bavarian dancing anytime soon?
Absolutely not.
Favourite holiday destination?
Oh, that's easy. Ibiza.
You were moaning about the heat here earlier, so...
I know, the manager says that when I'm on about the heat here. He says, it's not Ibiza, and I said, aye, but in Ibiza you can
Yeah.
jump in the
You've
pool,
got a
and,
pool.
and pint sometimes.
Sport away from football.
Golf. Oh, I'm so jealous of the golfers. I've been lucky enough to play in a couple of pro-ams, and my partner will tell you the night before, got my clothes laid out, cleaned my clubs, and when I have a bad game at football, it's the worst thing ever. When I have a bad game at golf, it doesn't bother me. It keeps taking me back, and I love it.
Cheers. Well, thanks for
Thank you very
sharing
much.
some of your favourite things. Maybe your favourite ever season coming up, do you
Hopefully,
reckon?
hopefully.